Hey y'all, what's up? What's up, everybody? This is Moochilla. This is Moochie's channel, and today we are doing Hidden Gems, and we are talking about some new things that's going on, and we're gonna be talking about some new things that we watching. So, who we got here so far? We got Damian Robinson, we got Savannah, we got Jeremiah Latombo, Al. We got HEA, and I'm just gonna let a little bit more people come in. And I got my girl Nita the Diva coming, and I also have Miss K. She will be joining us tonight. We got we got trending topics in store. We also have trending topics. We have some games, and we have the movies that we're gonna be discussing. So let's get into it. What's up, Owen 662? Hey, Suburbia. All right, let me see who else is here. All right, Karen Jones, how you doing? All right. All right, I can't even see right now who's on Facebook. Hold on one second, y'all. All right, so we talking about hidden gems tonight. We got some games that we're gonna play. Hey, Barika. Okay. Hey, Jania. All right, I'm trying to wait for Miss K and Nita to come on through, and Nita is here. And all right, Nita. Can you hear me, Nita?
Hey,
Okay, you can hear me.
what's
Okay.
up,
What's
everybody?
up, Art Love? All
Sorry, I
right.
just got out of school. Yeah,
I
I can
know
hear you.
everybody's
Oh
rushing.
shit! Wait a minute. No, I can't.
What? You gotta come back out? Hold up.
I was listening in my headphones.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. You hear me. All right. Hey, Eric Iverson.
Hey,
Hey,
Eric.
Star. Hey. All right. So I'm gonna let you kick off the hidden gem, the first hidden gem tonight.
Okay.
All right. So
I
the
guess
floor is
that's
all
cool.
yours.
I wanted to wait till more people got in here
All
because
right. So
mine was
we're gonna wait a little bit.
little more controversial, if you want to say. But it's okay. I'm
No.
fine.
Do you want to talk about
No.
something, a trending topic tonight?
Yeah, you didn't let us know what it was though. So what's your pick?
Ooh.
So maybe we can talk about that. Let some people get in here because Miss K ain't even in here. So I want
All
to.
right. All right. Well,
Thank you so much, Owen. I appreciate it.
I think this
Next
was
week
brought
is
to.
the last week final exam. I'm about to get it, y'all. About to get it.
I was like, on the prowl looking at Facebook today, right?
What you find?
I I got a bone to pick with somebody, and
Who is the body? Who
who
is
is
the
the body?
body?
It's
Who is
Mr.
the
DL. It's Mr.
Benzino?
DL.
Benzino.
Oh, y'all want to talk about Benzino?
No, you said
Who
Mr.
was
DL.
I know that's like the hot trending topic.
Oh, okay. My bad. I
But
thought we were talking about
who?
that.
I mean, we could go there.
No.
We could go there.
Who did you see on Facebook? That's what I want to know.
You know what? I'm not going to discuss it because it's like we beating a dead horse. Keep bringing that up, so we're not going to hit on that subject.
Okay.
But this is the subject that is on fire right now, and we're gonna go there.
Okay.
He's being exposed. Everybody's talking about it. He's being exposed on Instagram. He's being exposed in the clubhouse. And it's just crazy.
Yes, it is. It's crazy, but it's not crazy. See, the thing is that the way society is set up, y'all make it crazy. Like, it's not crazy, but it's crazy because of what it means. And what it means is none of your business. Like, I don't even understand. Like, it doesn't make a person less of a person. The person is still who they are. It doesn't take away from anything. I just don't understand why somebody has to know what somebody is doing in their own bedroom, in their own privacy. And so that's where the whole makeup of this whole thing, this social construct that we have, that you can't be LGBTQ. It's the same thing as white people saying you can't be black. Why people can't get that? Like, it does not make any sense. Y'all are doing the same thing to the next people. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to look at things a little differently. It's different because he's trying to. It's just bad. It's just bad. I don't know. It kind.
Well, okay. I want to start with Eric Iverson. You said Benzino laughed at his daughter's album failure. I don't think that's right.
I heard that.
I feel like he took some of her shine with all of this nonsense going on, acting a damn fool.
I heard that. I didn't know that. I didn't see it.
The red roof in that hotel incident, him leaving with a man, and he was talking about if it was Jack and John Smith and they were white.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that.
XYZ. So
I didn't hear about what he did to his daughter, but guess what? I'm not surprised.
I didn't hear anything about his daughter. I just know she
she's
came
a
out
girl,
with an album,
so
and it was different interviews.
That's what you're gonna do.
Stop comparing black people to Transformers. Okay, excuse me.
Yes,
he has had trouble. He had a bad week this week. I'm gonna just say
if you look at it in the big scheme of things, in the big scope of things, it's the same thing. It is the same thing. The same thing about patriarchy and how men treat men against women. Like, it's all the same thing. In order to have something be better than something else, something has to be at the bottom. And I mean, if you don't want to be, so don't fight about being at the bottom because you black, because, well, you at the fucking bottom.
Uh-oh. I heard that.
You at the bottom. So,
all right. So you want to? We got 24 people in here. 23.
Okay.
So I guess you can kick it off.
Let me get on in here. Let me get on here. Like I said, the same thing happened to Malik Yoba. You remember that situation with Malik Yoba and the whole tranny? Well, I don't know if that's the right word.
Hey, you like what you like, but just don't knock the other dude, and just be real with yourself.
Yeah.
If you like the pole and don't like the hole, or if you like the pole and the hole,
it does not matter. Like, I don't understand.
That's your business.
I don't know that have anything to do with your character. If y'all want to be about the character, then that's what it's going to be. But if it's not, then just say you're a hypocrite. Just be a hypocrite.
Yeah, but it's not. I agree. You don't have to out anybody. That's the part I don't like. Just, But he was talking real greasy on the clubhouse where people had to air him out. So, it is what it is. Yeah. If you feel that a man can identify as a woman, then y'all need to step your game up. Look,
I don't subscribe.
I don't discriminate. If that's what you like, that's what you like. All right, Bonita, go ahead and kick it off. Look.
But yeah, y'all really just take an introspective look. Take an introspective look. Yeah, he probably stole his daughter's thunder. I didn't catch the whole thing about what he did to his daughter. He kind of like downplayed her or something, and it does not surprise me, because that's what men and women do to women. That's just what they do. They downplay them, whatever. That's just what it is. And so I'm not surprised. I'm not. I
feel like he did steal her thunder. I don't think her album flopped. I heard it was all right. So, I mean, I don't know.
Have anybody heard her music? I heard that Nicki was endorsing it.
Yeah, Nicki, she did a song with Nicki.
That's great. That's absolutely great.
Okay.
Yeah. I just don't. What's my definition of a woman? Someone who identifies as a woman. I mean, what? What's wrong with that?
He did talk down about the LGBT. He did. He was talking real greasy. My son said bleak with Nicki. Okay. So what you think of her album?
I'm gonna have to listen to it. I didn't hear it. Huh?
Yeah, that's the one with the red roof in. That's where he was at the hotel where the cops came and kicked him out.
Let me write that down. You said Blick or Bleak?
Bleak. I look like Bleak. Yeah.
What's the girl's name? What's Benzino?
I know it begin with a C. I can't think of her name right now.
That's crazy that we don't even know her damn name.
I forgot her name. Look, we gonna find out.
Daughter.
Look.
I don't have to say nothing. I mean, the jokes write themselves. The truth writes itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, the girl ain't even deserving of a name.
Okay, her name is Coily Ray. That's his daughter's name.
Coily Ray.
COI, and then it's LERAY. That's her stage name.
Thank you, Barika. Got it.
Thank you, Barika.
All right, I'm gonna listen to that when we get off of here, because we can't play no music.
We can't play it on
We can't play no music.
All right, and we're gonna add Miss K.
Hey, yeah, his daughter sings that song. Best friend, we're giving him.
Okay,
that's the song she sings.
Say it again. I didn't get it. Oh, I got that. Okay.
I used to not like that song, but it kind of grew on me.
Yeah, it kind of like
Lieutenant Governor arrested for fraud. Are you serious?
What
are you doing?
Did that just happen?
Because
I didn't hear nothing about that. Hold on. But I've been at work and at school, so I may have not. I may have not known about it.
Oh man.
Barika, Owens. Hey guys, hi Monique. Hey everybody. Yay. Oh, I got the Game of Thrones. Why y'all didn't tell me?
I did. I said,
I'm multitasking here, okay.
I didn't even hear you. Let me change. Okay. Right. I meant to do that too before. Oh, I didn't even turn the light on. I don't think it's looking green.
Yeah, I just look. This is my first time hearing about this. Lieutenant Governor Brian Benjamin arrested for in campaign finance scheme. Oh my God.
What the heck is going on here?
God damn.
Oh wow, look at me. My hair is purple. What the heck is going on here?
Oh, it's bribes and the procedure donations to a political campaign and engagement in activities to cover up the bribe that is illegal. Okay.
Wow.
They all come on. Why are you not surprised?
Who is he? Is he black or white?
He's black. Damn. You know, if we played the game, is it a black guy or white guy? You'd be mad. He's a black dude. I'm just
Hey,
saying.
Jania.
Look, is he black or white? He's black, honey.
I gotta eat some snacks, guys. I'm hungry
Ooh, child.
Do
like
you?
crazy.
All right, so I'm going to remove this, and Nita, go on. It's
Dang.
all on you.
Okay, so I don't have anything to. You see my background. We're talking about Gerard Carmichael. This, y'all, when I tell you how moved I was by watching, put a 1 in the chat if you watch Gerard Carmichael's Rothaniel. It's on HBO Max. It's been on HBO Max for about 3 weeks.
Okay.
When I tell you it was masterful, a masterpiece, and it was so it's not it's supposed to be a comedy show. You know, he's supposed to be a comedian, right? He's a comedian. So
Right.
this was his special, but I call it like a comedy show with an asterisk because it wasn't a comedy show. You're not sitting up there gang busting, laughing. This particular thing was kind of like an art piece of almost everything, not everything that I was talking about just a little bit earlier with the trending topic, but the whole LGBTQ. If you do not know, I don't know how you don't know, but he did come out in this special as a gay Black man, and he talked about the different stereotypes, the different mindsets, just his experience. It's less than 1 hour. It's definitely a must watch. And when I tell you, the person who directed this movie, I don't know if you've seen 8th Grade or Bo Burnham. Bo Burnham, if you've heard about Bo Burnham is he was a YouTuber. He may still be a YouTuber actually, but he was a YouTuber and he came up. So, you know, he's like one of us, like the millennials kind of getting your footing through YouTube and everything. So good. He actually did he did 8th Grade. He did Promising Young Woman, which I loved. And I think that is actually, you can catch it somewhere. It's streaming somewhere. 8th Grade was good. It was a coming of age, and the whole thing, like his stuff that he does about marginalized people. So the Promising Young Woman, marginalized woman, 8th Grade, another woman. This Gerard Carmichael, he's a gay Black man, another marginalized sector, you know, in you know, the thing. But the type of vulnerability that he showed, Bo Burnham directed it, and it wasn't the whole comedy show. So he did like this whole comedy show that might have spanned like 2 hours, and some things were cut down and cut out of it. And Bo Burnham pieced it together the way he wanted to do it. And the way I tell you how he tells the story, the way he connects the themes with family and secrets, talking about religion, Christianity, and how all that works. The first thing, I don't want to give any spoilers, but nothing that I can say can deter you or spoil you from what you're going to see. What he does and what is displayed on the TV is just, I mean, you feel the pain, you hear the pain. It's just, it's something, it's like the best piece of art that I've consumed in a long time. God, he has great comedic timing because, like I said, it's not a comedy special, it's a comedy special with an asterisk. So he's sitting there, and when I tell you the frame, he's in the camera like this. So every time he moves, the camera has to move with his face. That's how close that the camera zoomed in and you can see and feel all his emotions as he's processing. It felt like a therapy session almost. It moved me to tears. Like, I mean, it was just so raw. It was so raw. There was a lot of times that he was in it and the silence is deafening. You know how we say on YouTube, you don't want silence or whatever, because that's kind of like people feel uncomfortable with silence. But the way he did it, he does this thing and he always rubs the back of his neck and he sits in there and he just, you see it, like, I mean, you see his head down, like in the picture behind me, he just sits there and you can see him processing the words that he's saying. He's very intentional with his words. First of all, he started out with, you remember I told you this theme about cheating, not cheating, family and secrets. Of course it's going to be cheating because his father had a whole nother family on the other side of town. So there's that. I guess, you know, everybody brushes that underneath the rug. But he found out about it and he ended up having to pressure his father to tell his mother. Because it was like one of those things, like, if you don't do it, I'm going to do it. It's going to get done. So the father had to end up doing that. And you guys, the way he described his mother, this is his perspective. Now he's saying that the mother took it in stride. You know how male identified women are, and she might have been hurt or whatever, but the next day she got up and she cooked breakfast like ain't nothing ever happened. But when he came out, not so much. So it was one of those things. And then he was, the whole thing, Rothaniel is his name. And he kept saying that's a secret that he's always hidden from the public. He was like, you know, I don't want nobody to know my name or whatever because it's an ugly name. He was ashamed of the name or whatever because whatever. Because it sounded ugly, it was weird and all this other stuff. So the thing was, it was just so good. You guys, it's under an hour. And when I tell you what he did in under an hour, the metaphors that they did, like when he came in, they kind of panned in, coming out from the cold into this little quaint space. And even when he was talking, like I said, it felt like a therapy session. You heard the audience asking him questions. So it wasn't really scripted. Okay. So they was asking him questions and he was answering them. And that's why I say the comedic timing, like what he is saying and what he does and how he kind of handled that situation was so good. It was impeccable. It was just so impactful to me. Like it just really like hit me in a place that just none of it is worth the watch. It is a masterpiece to me. I was so moved. And then once he finished, he left back out and put his coat on. Like he was in the crowd with us and he was like being comforted and talking amongst people who, you know, was feeling him. And then he goes back out into a cold, hard world dealing with how Black people treat Black gay men in society or whatever. And then he kind of goes back out into the cold world. And so that metaphor like meant a lot. It was just, oh my God, when I tell you, it was so intentional and so just profound. The impact, like everything just hit. It's beautiful. I just really, really implore you to watch it. It's a hidden gem. I'm mad that it took me 3 weeks to see it because it came out in the beginning of April or the end of March or something. And I heard it and they said he came out, but I didn't know it was going to be like that. Like, man, when I tell you, it opens your mind up to, you know, just different people. Like, stop being so close-minded and just don't. Like, it's just trash to me. Like I don't like it. I don't subscribe to it. And then, so anyway, it's near and dear to my heart. And so that's why I brought it to you guys. I'm about to look at the comments and see who put one, because I was just like going on. So I wasn't even reading the comments. So I'm going to read.
Eric Iverson got a comment.
All right.
He said, that's deep, Nita. I remember Shaq talking about how he was ashamed of his name for years and was always being a class clown to hide his insecurities.
Wow. But you know what? For Shaq, I feel like he made up for that for how big and tall he was, right? You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it is deep. It's like you never know what insecurities people are dealing with. And so it's just really good to be very intentional with your words and how you think and how you process things, and just be mindful of other people, the underdogs, the people that are under you. Even if they don't subscribe to your thing, it doesn't make them less of a person. Like, right. I just want us to get to humanity and stop looking at things through religion and, why do you not like your son because he is doing something in his bedroom that don't even concern you? You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's not do that. Let's not. The world would be a better place if we can just like kind of coexist. So there we go.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, Zaya. All right. So now we're going to move on to Miss K. I'm going to hand it off to you.
Okay.
Or are you ready to do your gym, or you?
Yeah, it's down there.
You already got it loaded up, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here we go.
Yes, ma'am. So this is the only screenshot you'll get of this young lady right here. Well, this older woman. So I'm gonna read the synopsis. So my hidden gem it's about it's called The Most Hated Woman in America, and it's on Netflix. And it's a true story of the much debated rise and demise of a woman named Madalyn Murray O'Hair, who was known as the head atheist activist of America. She founded the organization American Atheists and held the position of president within the organization for 23 years. Quickly, this woman became the most loathed person in the country. So this story, look, I never heard of this lady before. But you guys, if you never heard of her, y'all looking at the woman who's responsible for removing the Lord's Prayer from church. All right. So,
wow, really?
Yeah. Yes, she is an atheist. And when her son was late for school, so she had to bring him to school, and they walked in the class and they was saying the Lord's, reciting the Lord's Prayer. And she was like, what is this? Oh, no. I don't want my son saying this, we're atheists, this and that and the third. And then she goes, she's kind of making a whole stink about it in the classroom, disrupting the class and everything. And the teacher's like, I mean, are you serious right now? And she said, yeah, are there any Jews in the class? Like, she was just starting to go off. And then the teacher said, so if you have a problem, just sue them. And that was the worst thing that she could do, because that's exactly what she did. And first of all, this woman also had went to law school. I'm talking about Madalyn. She went to law school, but she didn't like become a lawyer or anything. I guess she failed at that. And she had 2 children. They were with men that she didn't marry, and they kind of abandoned her. So she was a single mom living with her parents and things like that. And then one time she was sitting down talking to her son, and he was like probably 9 or 10. And she was complaining and saying all of this stuff. And he was like, Dad says that you're someone who just complains about things and you don't do anything. And so that caused her to go and join like a march that was taking place, a civil rights march. And so, it was like, she ain't like this bad woman, it's not like she's a racist or things like that, but she just didn't believe in God. And so, she winds up getting abducted, and nobody really gave a crap because they didn't like her. Nobody really liked her or cared about her. So they took their sweet time looking for her. But this one guy, he was the only one who was kind of really going hard for her and everything, because she has done this before. So the son that you see in the back, he was an atheist as well. Like he grew with his mom, with the organization, but then something happens where she kind of comes in between the marriage. He gets married and has a child, and he kind of makes her choose her over the wife, and he got a divorce, and also she kind of messed up his family, so he never recovered from that, and he was like, I need to get as far away from you as possible. And so he moved, like he and his daughter, I don't know how, but she wound up getting custody of his daughter. So her, the granddaughter and the youngest son, they're all doing the organization and everything. And so they have had situations when they went missing. There's a guy, like a black guy, who he worked with them as well, and he was coming in to check on them and stuff, and he said the dogs were there, and he was calling this son right here that you see, and he was like, man, they did this before, they probably, it's another hoax and everything they pulled before, they're going to show up or whatever. And he was like, no, it's not like that this time, because they didn't take the dogs. So he knew that something was definitely wrong because they didn't take the dogs. But because I never heard the story, didn't know daggone thing about it, guys, I was surprised at what happened at the end.
What year did this take place?
This, I think, is in the 90s. I think the early 90s, or no, this might be the 80s. I think, I don't remember. I didn't even pay attention to it. I'm not gonna lie, because they were going back into the 60s, so it couldn't be the 90s. My bad, that was totally off. It has to be between like the 60s and 70s. Yeah, the 60s and 70s, or between that, because when they went back and they was telling her story, she was they dressed like they was in the 60s. When they went back and they was telling her story from when she was younger, like around this time, that was in like the 60s, and doing the marches with the civil rights movement and stuff like that. So the time when she got kidnapped, though, I think it was the 90s, because she was old. Like when I went into like looking into it, the real lady, she was old. I think she was like 70 something when this happened. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, Renee said it was the 90s. Yeah, I figured when she got kidnapped, it was the 90s. But they go back in the story. So this is the like the backstory and everything of how everything started.
Okay, so it basically started like in the 60s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And so actually it starts off in the present day of when all this stuff took place. The kidnapping, the guy coming to our house and seeing the family going. Okay. And then they start talking about the backstory. Like they showing the guy, talking to the cops and saying, why nobody looking for her, all of this stuff. And then the cop asked him, he said, why do you care? You know what I'm saying? What is it to you? And he said that he was, as a gay black man, she's the only one who didn't, shun him, and she took him in when everybody else kind of, said to heck with him. So that's why he had a soft spot for her.
Okay, and we got one taker. They said they watching it tonight.
Okay, nice. I had it on my list for mad long, guys. I was like, you know what? Let me watch this thing. You know how you have something on your list for so long? I was like, let me watch this, and it was pretty good. And it was a little. I didn't expect what happens in the end, so just watch on. Real talk. Whoopings work. What are y'all talking about?
She said, I also hated that they have taken away that parents disciplining away, parents disciplining their kids. I know that I got my ass whooped, and then I turned out okay. Me too. I was a runner though. You had to catch me. Anywho.
Eric says next week let's do a live review of this show. I mean, of this movie. Is that what you're talking about, Eric? Yeah, but it was a good movie. I enjoyed it, and I was I don't want to spoil it for nobody.
All right.
So
that
should I remove it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
All right.
That was my hidden gem.
Right, so I guess we're gonna go on to my hidden gems, and then we're gonna do some games after this, y'all.
Nice. I thought we was going to talk about something. One of the things.
What?
Real quick, or I don't know.
You want to talk about a trending topic before we go into mine? We could do that.
Not the trending topic. The that latest episode of what was that show we was talking about? Atlanta, how they had the restitution taxes and all that.
Oh,
I thought we was going.
My son was so pissed off.
Glaze over that.
Still in the chat. the latest episode with Atlanta. not tonight's episode, last week's episode where they talked about the reparations.
Big Payback is called the Big Payback. I was like, when I first
anybody in here watch Atlanta?
When I first saw it, I was annoyed. I was like, are they really doing this to us again? Because the first episode with Aquarius, I was like, all right, I was watching it. It was triggering, but I watched it and I enjoyed it. But this time I was like, I don't want to see it, but I like the idea. And go check out I just dropped the video on it, guys. Go check it out. I got some things to say about the whole thing because the man was whining, okay? Mm-hmm. He was whining. He's like, I didn't do anything. We don't deserve this and all this. And I'm like, I know.
All right, so it's people here that didn't watch it, so they got to get on board with it.
Yeah. So, but that's basically what they're saying. The whole point of the episode was that
I watched the episode, but it was too much. Okay.
Yeah. So the point of that whole episode was that if you are white and you had an ancestor that was a slave owner of this, black person, then that means you got to pay them restitution tax. And this man, there was people that was taking DNA tests and everything, trying to prove that they ain't white or
they wasn't slave
owners and everything. I mean, they was trying to prove it, like I'm Jewish, honey. Like I just took my DNA test. I'm Jewish.
I'm oppressed just like you.
They was happy. They was happy, man. Yeah. And the guy, like, the thing that I didn't really appreciate is the guy, his name was Marshall. In my video, guys, I called him Jim because, like I said, I wasn't that invested in the episode, so I didn't really pay attention to what his name was. But then, found out his name was Marshall, so I was calling him Jim just for the sake of it. And he finds out that he is an ancestor of a slave owner. And so this lady named Shaniqua Johnson come knocking on his door like, you owe me money. This is my house, this and that. And, that is the part that I didn't agree with.
Yeah.
You come in there and this is this man's house and you talk about this is my house. And no, it's not your house. This is not your house. Now, when it comes to the restitution, I ain't mind that part. I don't know how a lot of people feel. I know it probably will be, split and everything, but I ain't mind that part because I feel like y'all want to talk about fair, but there's a whole lot of things that happen, honey. Exactly. Pretty girl, it's my money and I want it now. And guess what? The funny thing, pretty girl, if you go on my channel right now, that's exactly the quote that I got on the thumbnail. It's my money and I want it now. Give it to me, okay? Forget all that. We ain't about to talk about what's fair. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear fair or not fair coming out of a white person's mouth. I'm sorry, I'm not a racist, but I don't want to hear it, okay? I don't. There's too many things that happen to us that was not fair, okay? So, no. If I have a DNA test, I want to see if they can prove Native American ancestry. Yeah, me too, because I was trying to look into that, but it seems like they make it a little difficult. They make it kind of hard because I know that I have it, but I don't know if I have enough. It's like my great grandmother and stuff. I don't know if that would be strong enough for me to get my free tax-free life.
And also what they say, a lot of people that think they was brought here from Africa are actually Indian.
And who say it's not a lie? Who actually says that the test is accurate? Like, what
How would we know? Hey, I wouldn't even feel something like what affirmative action did for minorities. Yeah, I mean, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think that's fair? Because we got, like I said, hey, Brillo, we got people. I mean, the guy on the episode was like, it's not fair. But then there was a dude named Ernest in there, and he was breaking it down, okay? He was talking about how, his father told him that his grandfather said everything that I have, I built and all that. Come to find out, no, you didn't. You had a lot of help. You had a lot of
that was
help.
Talking to him and
then off himself after. Yeah,
right.
He was breaking it down, and he was just like, for us, we kind of just like looked at slavery as something that we can look into if we wanted to, but for them, it's a ghost that haunts them. So he was trying to break it down to the guy, and he said maybe it's right. I don't know, maybe it's right. But the thing about it is you saying maybe it's right, but then you go off yourself. Don't admit it, and then don't stick around to do what you got to do. That's worse. That's how I feel. Anyway, I see that you guys are scared to talk about this, but we'll move on. Go ahead, Moochie.
I'm listening.
No, I don't want nobody listening to me. I want to talk. I want to have actual conversation.
I want to have an interaction.
Y'all
too,
scared. Y'all scared.
I didn't say I was scared.
Why is it not fair? Because blacks work for free and we got nothing for it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're the ones talking about some. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, it's not fair. I didn't do anything. Okay. So we didn't either. We didn't do anything.
Right. And I'm not scared. I agree with what
I'm agreeing
on
what you're saying. Like if we supposed to get reparations, let us get it. I just don't want people blowing their money all in one place.
Exactly.
No, they're not. That's not
reparations. Are you giving them right back to Gucci, Fendi, and all them other?
No, that's not how I think it was working in the episode.
No.
Like, it was like a tax
collective. If that happened,
it was like a tax thing, kind of like break, like you get a percentage of the person's check.
Yeah,
so you
like
probably could be, right. So you could probably be getting, depending on how much somebody make, you probably get freaking $100, $30 a month. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But just give me my money.
I don't understand how everybody else deserve reparations.
And it's like they always want
to. And what happened in the USA is not actually made whole. We have not been made whole. And the remnants of it has like trickled on for generations after generations. Like we're still not together. Like we still deserve.
I know for a fact
this whole country, Eric, is built on a lie. Go ahead.
I know for a fact my son was telling me that like we talked about the 40 acres and a mule, and most of that was given to white people.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't talk about something not fair, but like how many times did they kill black people and got off? I mean, come on. How many times did you lock up black men? And they didn't even do the crime that you locked them up for. Something that a white man did, they blamed it on a black man. All of that stuff. Oh, that's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. Okay, I'm sorry. You freaking, you was born into.
Like I said, Dan Calloway uses government documentation to provide validity for what y'all talking about, and he do the background check.
Okay.
All right, we ain't skip your comment, man. Come on, y'all.
And why he calling you out though, Moochie?
I know, right?
Your family used to work for Monty. A white person actually has the nerve to tell you that? That's a smack.
Yeah. Down south, there used to be a lot of
that's a smack.
Yeah.
What if it was on the Oscar stage though?
It's not though. I do off the streets ain't nothing, what I do off the camera ain't none of your business. Just like you just said, what I'm doing in my bedroom, why you worried about it? So if I smack somebody off the camera and you ain't know about it, so it's my business. Okay. You got smacked because you rang your mouth, you got smacked.
I still feel like it's Will business.
Don't do that in front of everybody. Take that backstage. Take it backstage so all the world ain't got nothing to say now.
Look, I feel like make it as loud as you need to. And
you're absolutely right, Cameron Jones. They don't want the true history to be taught.
Hell no. That whole, what is that called? What is that? The Black critical race theory or something? Mm-hmm. They are fighting that tooth and nail.
Colonizers are not going to hold themselves accountable in the
they'll be blowing their brains out left and right around here.
It's a whole y'all already know the Jim Crow laws, everything, all that is still here. It's
they updated the Jim Crow laws with this nonsense with the new voting thing.
Yeah, it's all still around. It's just in a different, they wearing different coats. That's it. Okay, that's it. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't got time because I put this all in my video, so I kind of feel like it's like I'm reiterating, but still, I would not feel sorry if this really happened and somebody found out that they had to owe me money. I'm like, run it.
Oh well.
Yeah, Exactly. Oh, well, run it. You know why? Because they still stealing from us. I did this study, right? Because I was working with this church and I had to do some research because they wanted to do start a credit union. I had to find out why Black people are like the lowest when it comes to home ownership and getting a mortgage. Okay.
You know why that is, right?
And then I found out that a white person who will drop out of high school will get a mortgage before a Black person with a 4-year degree. So you cannot sit here and talk to me about fear. I don't want to hear it ever. I don't want to ever hear it.
That's why I don't play race politics either.
Because you can't win. You can't freaking win.
So,
y'all brought us over here. Y'all did. And then some of these fools got the nerve to actually tell some Black folks to go back to the country. Y'all brought us here. How you telling us to go back? You go back to your country because you ain't really American. You're European. Take your freaking mind over there.
They from Europe.
A lot of them started out as pilgrims.
Take your freaking behind over there. I mean, that's where you go.
If they won the rebellion, then they won it. But
oh my!
Y'all gonna win it back? Are we gonna win it back? Can we win it back as a people? No, I don't think so because we are traumatized from our past, and we will never be able to get together as a united people to take back anything. So. You know what I mean? You can complain, but you just gotta deal with the cost that you bring.
Big Ron Lover, listen. If did y'all see them on Amazon Prime?
Oh, that was the one I couldn't watch. I remember Nita was.
Did you remember how they found out the scam that they was up to at the bank? They was charging super high interest rates to all the Black people so that when they can't afford it, they do it to the next Black person. Right. This is the trap that they have us in. And they want to sit there and talk. We're not going to talk about unfair. We're not doing that.
Yeah, it's called redlining. Exactly. There's a law against it,
and but that's not spelled right, son.
They still find different ways around it. You know,
just like the Jim Crow, exactly. Just like the Jim Crow, they still find ways around. They gonna find ways. You know why? Because that hate and they hoard ain't never left. They gotta get that hate out their hoard. They gotta get that hate out their hoard.
Right.
And that's because it was a generational thing. You're not just gonna erase slavery like that. You know what I'm saying? So it continued, and yes, laws were in place, but then they thought they were slick, and they came up with some other stuff, and they still
got that's what it's called, redlining. You're right.
Right. It's called. Look, I already said that, but it's Amendment 13. That's another slavery thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole, to the U.S. Constitution, Amendment 13 is another way they find loopholes. Because they are the dominant society, and you have to abide by their rules, and that's just what it is.
What state is that, Karen Jones? Where you seen the old records where they it was illegal to sell property to Black people?
How long ago was that?
Yeah.
See, what happens is that Black people don't know their rights. You don't know your rights. Well, there may be a law in place that you can fight it, but you just don't know it.
And you gotta do your research.
Don't know it and don't care about it. They just try and get their money. They try and get their commission.
Yeah, exactly. And they'll have benefits for us, but they won't let you know. They're not gonna promote those benefits. You're gonna have to freaking comb through. What's that? They fine tooth comb. That's what you're gonna have to do. They're not gonna just give it to you. What? That's why a lot of the stuff that people find out with benefits is word of mouth. And then you got some Black people, crabs in a freaking barrel. They don't want to tell another Black person about the benefits.
I agree.
So listen, one more thing about this. If we ever had this is a point that I made in my video. The people that was white or claiming that they're white, you're going to see a lot of non-whites coming out the woodwork. Because they was passing, and now they're gonna show you, just like in the movie. I mean, just like in that episode, his wife was like, "I'm Peruvian." Like she's like, "I don't want none." Like I have to file because they were separated. So she's like, "I have to file for divorce because I don't want my finances to take a hit. Because you got to understand, if you married to somebody outside of your race and everything, and they got to pay restitution, you're gonna be paying restitution too. And that's just how it. And she was like, I ain't taking the hit. We're gonna have to get a divorce. I'm sorry. We can't do this. And so the other thing is, the guy he kept talking about how unfair it was. But my thing is too, all this time that all these things were going on with the unfairness with blacks, y'all was standing around watching it. You may say that you're not what is that? You're not racist or this and that and the third, but you don't do nothing about it. If y'all got up and stood up for us, this stuff would be minimized. Not to say it would be erased, but it would be really minimized. If y'all started programs that we all knew about, and you were really trying to help us, and you were really trying to make sure that blacks wasn't thrown in the jail, just being innocent people, so you could fill up the jail cells and pay taxes. You know what they use? That's free labor that they using, like you said, like when throwing men in jail and people in jail, men and women.
And they've been doing that for years, since slavery ended with the jail thing.
Exactly. So that's another thing. You are giving the state the free labor, because they got them working out on the, in, I guess, in wherever it whatever state it is. If it's like a country type of state, like down south, they'll have them working out in the fields and this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad. I don't know, guys. Yeah, the Red Line, and that movie, I mean, that showed them. That was really good how they talked about that whole thing.
Yeah, they have a movie called The Banker with Nia Long and one of the guys that play in the Marvel movies or whatever. It's on Apple TV, and they have a whole movie. I don't know if Sam Jackson plays in it. I don't know, but it's two prominent black men that we do know. It was like 5
I think I know what you're talking about. It was on, and they wasn't promoting it like they should.
Right.
It was very low key.
So it was one of those movies that kind of depicts how the housing market was, and how black people was actually trying to infiltrate into the market, the financing market, to give black people, housing, because they was trying. They was trying to turn white people to our cause or something, to give black people more loans, to kind of like just look at them as humans, the same way I'm trying to get y'all look at LGBT, look at people as humans and not stop marginalizing them. I think that was the whole point of that story. The Banker was the black people working behind the scenes to get the white people to give the black people the loans. So Nia Long played in it. It was really good. Y'all should watch it.
That sounds good.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up.
Just sad.
And I'm gonna go with my hidden gem.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Not one to sell. Yeah.
And I did. My hidden gem was called The Thing About Pam. It's a limited series. It's a crime drama. If anybody watches Dateline, the narrator Keith Morrison, or Dateline, does anybody watch that? I'm your cutest sibling, right? Dateline.
I used to back in the day. Like, I'll look at it if it's something popular.
You watched it in the past.
Yeah.
So this was basically snatched from one of the Dateline shows. And it's on Peacock. It's also on Hulu. It's called The Thing About Pam. And it's a limited series. I watched it yesterday. Renee Zellweger is in it. And she did an awesome job to me. She did an awesome job. She was real good at it. She was real good. And it was Renee Zellweger.
I told you when I looked at that picture, I said, "Girl,
Josh
she's
Duhamel.
hard."
Yes, and she looks nothing like herself, but she actually looks like the person that she played, and that's the crazy part. The person that she actually played, she did a good job looking like her. Y'all see it? I did a side by side thing.
Oh yeah,
y'all can see who she played, and they was pretty accurate with it. She had prosthetics on to make herself look like a
I
a
like
plus size woman, and I thought it was a good episode. I thought it was a good. It's a limited series. I thought it was good, and they showed. I went as far as when I was digging for this. I checked out The Real Lady, and Renee Zellweger did an excellent job on this. But I'm not surprised. She played a good Judy Garland too.
Oh yeah, she
And
was excellent.
she's
in that
very.
movie.
It's the police basically believed this was an open and shut murder case, and they were charging the husband with murder. But he got convicted in everything. They had to he got convicted in everything, and she manipulated this whole small town in Missouri. She manipulated the whole small town because she went to school with them. They all were like in interaction, and they were all sociable together, like going to the gym,
Right.
different things, PTA, because their children are the same age. They went to high school together. It was crazy. She basically manipulated the whole town against this man, and it's a lot of twists and turns in it. It was a lot of twists and turns. It was a lot of unanswered questions. It just, when you watch it, it blows your mind with it. And it also was created from a podcast with the show. So it was all crazy to me with this series. And it was a good watch. I did enjoy it. And like I said, it's on Hulu or Peacock. So if you have Peacock or Hulu, you can check it out on there. And
Okay.
that's about it. We're gonna get to some fun right now. I believe we touched on some real topics tonight.
Yeah.
Some real topics tonight. And we're gonna set it off with Miss K with her guessing. We went through this last time for her birthday where people were guessing the lyrics of either R&B or hip hop.
I think we do rap.
Yeah, we did rap last time because I did the rap because everybody said once I started doing the cadence, they was figuring everything out.
Yeah, I did rap this time too. I did
R&B and rap.
Okay.
I
What
did. I'm not telling you, no.
All right,
Oh,
Y'all gotta. Oh, maybe I should tell you. I should tell you the category. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta tell the category.
It's R&B, everything. Because I thought that's what you said, Moochie. So
all right, I said R&B or hip hop. But okay, once again, before we go on to the trivia, the name of the drama is called That Thing About Pam, and it's a story about Pam Hupp. Okay, and she's a very calculating, conniving woman. And if y'all watch it, let me know what y'all think about it. All right, so what, you ready, Miss K?
Yes.
All right. Let me remove this from my screen.
Run that. Looking at how we get over here.
I don't know how y'all got over here. All right, there you go. All right, so I'm going to add your first thing to
I know what that is, Savannah, already. Oh, this one is I am a giant, I am an eagle, oh, I am a lion down in the jungle. Here you go.
Ooh. Oh, I know this one.
Easy.
I'm going to give people time.
I was thinking that it might be easy.
Does anybody know this one? Can you repeat it again?
I am a giant, I am an eagle, oh, I am a lion down in the jungle.
Oh, somebody got it.
Where?
Little Rock.
Yeah, Little Rock. Hey. By the aura.
All right. So
you want to doing someone else?
To the next one?
No, I thought we're not gonna do insert. We're not gonna like mix it up.
All right, we could do that.
Yeah, so that we could kind of like have R&B and rap or whatever. I guess I don't know.
All right, hold on.
Oh, let me remove this as well.
I know if you remove it, then it's gonna be, I don't know, maybe a lot to try to put it back up there.
I'm gonna see if I can add yours in. Hold on, Because remember, you sent yours to me.
Yeah.
So much for the man. He's leaving.
All right, so we're going to go to mine
On
next
that
then, okay?
midnight train to Georgia. Savannah got Midnight Train to Georgia. She got You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. If You Need Me, Call Me No Matter Where You Are, How Far. She got
Ain't No Mountain
High Enough.
Okay. All right, so this is It's a Matter of Fact.
Wow.
I think you're amazingly fit the fundamental parts of me, and girl, we should never look back. It's a matter of fact. I think you're amazingly fit the fundamental parts of me. We should never look back. Does anybody know that song?
It's an R&B song?
Yes, it is.
Amazing fit fundamental parts of me, and girl, we should know.
All right, look. I'm trying to give people time. It's a matter of fact. I think you amazingly fit the fundamental parts of me, girl. We should never look back.
Nope.
No, it's not.
She's just doing her. She's putting her own songs up.
Okay. Well, this is a R&B song. Yeah, it is Kim.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I don't know.
What's the name of it? What's the name?
You don't gotta lie to me.
I don't know it.
I don't know it.
You never heard "Lie to Me"?
Yeah, I'm not a whisk. Yeah,
I'm talking about Kim. He just did the rap one. I've never even heard the rap.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I don't know none of his music.
That's why I try to do kind of popular.
Yeah, me too. I try to choose popular stuff.
All right, so let me go to. I went to R&B. I figured he was popular. Okay. Let me go. Hold up.
Savannah, I know that one.
All right, we're gonna go to this one.
Oh yes.
If I told you that a flower bloomed in the dark room, would you trust me?
50 Cent? No.
If I told you that a flower bloomed in the dark room, would you trust me?
It's not 50 Cent. 21 Questions.
Nope.
I just had to guess.
It's 21, rap though.
21 questions. Because it don't sound familiar.
You in the category.
Somebody said Kendrick Lamar.
Yes, it's Kendrick Lamar.
No wonder I don't know. I don't know his music either.
Poetic Justice. Genia got it.
Yeah, Genia got it.
Yeah, I don't know his music either.
Wow. All right, so we going
only
to
like
yours. Yours is number 2.
You don't know Kendrick Lamar? I thought
no, only
like
one or two songs probably.
All right, so we going on your second one, Miss K.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm gonna put my bid in and get at you. No disrespect, but I want it bad as they do.
I like how that sounds.
Oh man, I don't even say it again.
Well, I'm gonna put my bid in and get at you. No disrespect, but I want it bad as they do. I'm not trying to like say it to help y'all. Like you gotta, because remember how you said last time we do the cadence, it helps people to remember.
Yeah, I'd like to do it the second time as the cadence. Okay, so.
Oh, Eric Iverson, you got it.
All right.
Oh, yep, it's a song. Oh, yep.
Okay. All right, so we gonna go to me. My next thing.
I found the other thing.
All right, because I ain't leaving alone. I feel like I could be out of space. We both know that we're grown. That's why I want to know.
I feel like I know this song.
Because I ain't leaving alone. Feel like I could be out of space. We both know that we're grown. That's why I want to know.
Oh my gosh, I hate this. I ain't leaving alone. Feel like we grown. Oh, I'm leaving
love that
alone.
song.
There you
I
go.
Feel like
love
I
that
could be
song.
anything. Yes, Miguel, right?
Yes.
You gonna
Yes.
get a girl, but how many years does it take
love
you?
that song. Oh my
Yeah.
All right, so now we gonna go to the next one. Yeah, people are probably Googling it, but y'all taking too long anyway. They can't type that fast. Young boy got it. Ew, what up? You coming in
Ew.
late?
What's up, young boy? You busy tonight?
All right, so we going to Nita's number 2. Oh,
This
don't
is
call it
easy.
a comeback. I've been here for years.
That's
I'm
easy.
rocking my peers, putting suckers in fears, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion, overpowering. Yes.
Right.
Don't call it a comeback.
Yes,
I've been
pretty
here for
girl.
years.
Yes, Eric Iverson.
Look, once I started saying it, I started getting the
yeah. Very, very good.
I just like the end of the video when his grandma be like, Todd, get upstairs and take out that garbage. All right, I'm gonna go to this is my second one. Oh, my third one. Oh no, it's Miss K's turn. All right,
hold
this is
on.
your third one, Miss K. You ready?
Interesting.
Yes, Mama
Yeah.
said knock you out.
Cool.
I'm gonna knock you out.
I try to get easy ones, y'all.
I just want to have fun, so
I love how many drinks. I'm so glad. I'm about to put that on repeat.
Wait, you the one who put that in there, Nita?
What? Don't call it
No.
a comeback?
Oh,
It wasn't mine.
but you didn't? Did you not like catch it?
Oh, catch it? Yeah, I didn't type it, but yeah, I said it.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
here.
they all get a point for this.
Did.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna go to this is Miss K's number 3.
And that's my final one.
Okay.
Okay, and I don't know what I'd do if I would lose your touch. That's why I'm always keeping you around. It almost look like there's somebody behind you, Nita.
I feel like it's I feel like it's a woman singing.
Oh, I know this song. Oh, I can't, but look, I'm gonna give people time.
Don't you hate when it's like on the tip of your tongue?
Yes, pretty girl. Yes, I'm on it. That's gonna be on repeat tonight.
He's the
What? How many drinks?
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah, Tika got it.
She got it.
What's the song though?
What's the name of the song?
Oh yeah.
Come on, Tika, you can get it. You can get it. You can get it. You can get it.
Sexy young boys and sexy love.
Got it.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. I'm next.
Yes.
I'm next. Or is it you? Who's
I don't
next?
have any more.
Okay, this is my last. I got one.
Yeah,
more.
I don't think I have any more.
I think this is the last one. I said 3 apiece, and then we out. All right. If we could see the sun rising off the shore of Thailand, would you ride then if I wasn't driving?
That's Jay-Z. Can I get a butler?
I figure I'll leave the easy one for last.
Can I get a you know?
All right, and Nita, this is your last one.
Yes, keep me running back to you. Hey, I
I know I had another
song.
All right. Hey, let me do this.
I like that song. Keep me sprung, keep me running back to you.
I know what song this is as soon as it started.
Papa been smooth since day. Oh, of course. Sicker than your average. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be quiet.
Look. I'm not saying I'm gonna read it. Papa's been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose.
Zia, pretty girl, Eric Iverson. What's the song?
I made mine too easy.
You got it hypnotized. All right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that was our last one for the night. We've been here for an hour and 10 minutes, and we're gonna shut it down. We're gonna shut it down. Thank you guys for coming through. Please hit the like button. If you are here for the rewatch, hit hashtag rewatch. And we shall talk to y'all. Well, we're not going to do Hidden Gems next week. It's going to be we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah. We'll see you in the beginning, the first Thursday of April.
Yes.
May, yeah.
Right? May. Oh, shit.
He's like, yes, damn, I was late for the party. Keep it going.
Oh, so sorry. Good night.
Good night.
They just put the video in 4K.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna check it out.
See you guys.
Bye, y'all.